Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin Timms with REI Network. Welcome back for another episode. I'm actually traveling right now. I'm in Tampa, Florida. I've been here all week actually. I've just been at a 3-day. I arrived on Sunday. I've just done a 3-day mastermind here in Tampa. I had a day off today. Got a little bit of sun, if you can't tell, and went around the pool. And then tomorrow I have my mastermind or my meetup for my people here in Tampa as well, just for a 1 day. So I just wanted to talk about today. And real quick, just before we get going, guys, you know the drill. Make sure you give me a like, put a comment in, okay, and make sure you are subscribed to the REI Network podcast or my YouTube channel, Gavin Timms with REI Networks. Go and check them out. Make sure, depending on where you're watching, you like and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Hopefully, I do these for a reason. I want to be giving as much value and content as I can. And I thought it'd be beneficial today to talking about how to take your business to the next level. And I think it starts with something like a mastermind. That's why I wanted to talk about it. So I'm in a mastermind, again, that was held here 3 days. And some of the people, the leading people in the info space, meaning the people that you will be following on YouTube and Instagram, whether they're mentors, coaches, influencers. And there's probably 100 of us that get together. And, you have the OGs, I guess, of real estate, like your Ron LeGrands, your Robert Allen, and people like that. And then obviously, the usual crowd that's in there as well, like me and Joe, and then obviously younger people getting in as well. So it's really good. But the good thing is that it gives you the chance to be able to take your thoughts to a bigger scale and figure out kind of what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Okay. And because there's always someone doing more business than you. There's always someone thinking bigger than you. And you've got to decide what is it that you are trying to do. And that is the key. Again, one thing that these masterminds, if there is a negative, and I don't want to focus on the negative, but sometimes you can get in that shiny object and always think, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. Look what they're doing. Look what he's doing. Look what she's doing. And I want to do that. And sometimes you have to sit back and, but do you? Because you don't know the ins and outs of what they do until you get into somewhere like a mastermind setting and you can actually pick their brains going, oh, wow, like you have a $4 million, $5 million business. But also they have, well, yeah, but we're spending, 150 grand a month on this. And we have this many team members. Our overhead is X. And all of these things that go in, and sometimes they're missed. And they're the things that you've got to go deep. And that's why in these groups, that's what that's going to do. And sometimes it's an idea. Hey, I've been thinking about this. Like I created the coaching program in terms of our new format because of people in that group, because I felt that I wasn't doing enough. And to be honest, I wasn't, right? I think having access, one-to-one access is great, on Voxer, but we were only doing one call a week at the time. And it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to get results. And because a week can go by, real estate is so fast paced that you need to have your questions. That's why we had Voxer, because that was my get around. But then some of my top clients also said, well, look, you give us great information on Voxer and no one else is hearing it. So you're either one, repeating yourself a lot, or two, there's other people that need to do this. So have you thought about doing more group sessions? So it's kind of how it started. Plus, obviously, following along on someone else's model in the mastermind. And that's why we leveled up and we went to 5 coaching calls a week. So we go live every single day doing, these calls. So normally it's Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern. We go live for a mentor or a coaching call where we'll answer your questions, analyze deals, role play. What I do with my clients is I get them to actually dictate where the call goes, sometimes by asking them questions. And it could be picking a market. Why is my VA not operating? Or, hey, I got big wins, right? We just literally had a big win, 2 big wins on creative finance 2 days ago. Sandra was one. She talked. So if any of my people are watching, you'll know what I mean. But she just locked up an owner finance in Savannah, Georgia, when the seller repeatedly, before she went on that appointment, saying she will not do owner finance, so don't even offer it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And it was only when then Sandra built rapport to actually then bring owner finance up by saying, you do realize you're going to make more money if you own a financing. She was like, no, I'm going to make less if I own it. She's like, no. So basically the seller had got it wrong. So she's been turning all these people down. She's like, everyone's calling me because this was a for sale by owner. And I'm not doing owner finance. I'm not doing owner finance. But she didn't even know what it was. She was mixing it up and thought it was like a cash up, less than a cash offer. So that's what happened. So as soon as Sandra was able to explain it, then she was all in and she signed the contract that day. So sometimes, guys, you've got to remember your sellers are saying no because they don't understand what you're talking about, especially in creative, especially on your lease options, your creative finance, your sub-twos. They're saying no because they don't know what you're talking about. And that's what you've got to get better at. You've got to get better at getting through that boundary. And of course, if Sandra's like, but I can offer you owner finance, she would have been shot down. You've got to build that rapport and wait for the right moment to bring that in. So anyway, I got off subject there, but I thought it was really important for you to understand. So being in these masterminds, like I said, we have certain sessions and topics, whether it's about, this one in particular, again, was in the info space, but it's about coaching and mentoring or data or lists or marketing and all these different areas that we would break it into and then go deeper in there. And the whole point of the mastermind is that you're together for 3-4 days and you're building better, deeper relationships with people in our space, right, in our industry. And what's good is that I can tap into their resources, right? That's why I'm also doing it, because my coaching clients bring me a deal. I can go, yeah, I know this person. I know the lead people in the industry who has their clients who knows people. And that's why I'm able to get deals moved fairly quickly across the United States, just because of the network. Again, REI network. Why do we call it that? Because this is the most important thing that you can do in this business is network. The more that you network, the easier this business becomes. And you need to be doing it. So if you want to be leveling up, guys, you've got to surround yourself with the right people, with the right mindset, with the right belief that you're going to go to the next level. You have to keep away from the negativity. You've got to keep away from the family member that's going to tell you you're never going to do it, the neighbor that sent one postcard and says it's a scam, all of these things, because guess what? If I'm making money, if Joe's making money, if all these people in these masterminds and people in your markets who are making money, then it's there for the taking for you, okay? And that is what you need to be thinking about. You're only as successful as the 5 closest people around you. And I really suggest writing down on a piece of paper right now, the 5 closest people around you, and then look at what they are as a person. And that doesn't mean you're going to start disowning people. You've just got to know when to switch it off and when to transfer the information and turn it into a positive. So I was surrounded by people that said I wasn't going to make it. And they thought that I'd lost my mind. And I'm from England as a golf pro, moving to the United States, being a real estate investor. Like, he has gone mad. He's going to lose so much money. He's going to get scammed. He's going to lose everything. Like, someone needs to stop him. And that was what I was doing. But I channeled that to get around the right people. I still kept in touch with everybody, but I would channel it as motivation. Now, I appreciate your opinion, but just give me 6 months. I appreciate it. I understand what you're saying, but I'm learning all the time. Just give me 6 months. And then it'd be, well, you've been doing this now a few weeks. You're getting nowhere. When are you going to give it up? When are you going to go back and get a job? And I'd be like, I know, but I'm making so much progress. I'm learning all the time. It's getting so close. It's about to click. It's about to happen. So I'd use, again, their negativity into a positivity to prove them wrong, okay? While then your closest people around you that understand as entrepreneurs, as people that say you can do anything that you want if you put your mind to it, because that's the reality, right? You are unstoppable if you want to be, or are you going to allow someone to stop you? And that's what that's what this is about, is you need to be unstoppable and you need to believe it. You haven't got to go telling everyone that you're the best, but you've got to internally believe that you can dominate, that you can do this, and you are going to show them and you're going to prove them wrong in your head. You don't need to say the words, okay? Because guess what? When you start making money, it all changes. What do they want then? And I've said this before on episodes. They want to know, how did you do it? I can't believe it worked. I can't believe the money you're making. I can't believe this. I'm stuck. I hate life. I hate my job. Okay? Can you teach me? Can you teach me? You're going to hear all of them things. And I used to say, I'll teach you. I'll show you. But you know when you said these things? And they'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, you have to get your mind right before we can move forward. Because if you think this is going to be easy, you just watched me go through it. If you think it's going to be easy, just because now I know what I'm doing, then you're wrong. So you've got to come in with the right attitude before I can help you, before you can work with me, before you come on board if I'm hiring, or you're going to join another mentorship or whatever you're doing. Do you have it? Do you have the mindset? And are you willing to change to get these results? And they are the conversations, that we have. So what I've done now in the coaching group is that we have these daily calls. We have a load of content, a load of stuff going on. And then we do these quarterly mini meetups. So I have 10 people with us tomorrow here in Tampa, Florida. And because it's spring break, wasn't the smartest thing I ever did. It was actually really difficult to get a bigger place. So normally we'll be holding more people at them than 10, but I just had to take the first 10 that was available for this go. And then the next one, they're going to be in different destinations across the country, anywhere from, again, Florida right now. It could be St. Louis. It could be Phoenix, Cal, different spots, because we have clients all over the country and it's sometimes easier for them to get. But this is where now, so I'm creating, it's called a mini meetup, but it's actually a mastermind for a day where we're going to be coming in again and building deeper relationships, doing exactly the same thing that I'm a part of in 2 other groups that I spend a ton of money to be in. But what is your return on investment? I just 2 weeks ago made an investment in a program for $18,000. Okay, $18,000 plus obviously a bunch of time. But I believe that this ROI, or what I'm trying to do, is like 10, 20x plus that over a period of time. And the worst case, I got to do 3 deals, right? If worse, so I get all the money back. Again, I've lost time, but it's a no-brainer when you sometimes analyze that. So it doesn't matter if you're paying 50 grand, if the return on investment and the value is there, and that you're going to get the returns, then it's worth doing. And the big thing is, guys, is that, again, you have to back yourself. We're going to open up tomorrow's session, right? And we're going to be going in, we're going to do an intro, and we're going to go straight into mindset. I have to set the tone for the day of what we're here for, okay? I want wins and challenges. I don't want challenge. We need both to offset, okay? So I'm going to be going into mindset, and I'm going to be going into these things to set the tone for everybody else, because I want them to walk away tomorrow with a game plan, with an action plan, feeling like they've got a new lease of life ready to take on, because that's how I feel when I leave Masterminds, right? That's how I feel, so that's what I want to give them. I want to give them the same feeling. I want to give them the feeling that, yes, I should have come here. I should have traveled to Tampa. I should have flew, okay, for one day. I should have done all them things, and I'm glad I did it. Not, well, that was a waste of time. We didn't get anything done. That can't happen, right? Because they're going to go back and go, well, can I come again? Can I come next time? So then we're going to start running these things in 20s, 30, 40 people, turn it into a proper network event within our core community of the coaching program to then elevate everybody else. I have so many students right now, which is amazing, doing deals together. And that was always the goal for me when I did this, because everyone knew me. Everyone knew me and not each other. So everyone comes to me, and then I have to try and part everyone together. But you know how amazing it is when 2 people go, oh, yeah, we've been messaging. We just did our first deal together. That's what I'm talking about. That's by building the community so everyone's got your back, not just me. Because guess what? When you build in your own market and you can dominate in your own market, I'm going to be coming to you saying, hey, can you help us move this deal? Because you have now established, you have more buyers than me in them markets. And that's where I want to use my network to get more deals done. And I walk away with a way out of so many deals because I will go, look, there's not enough spread for me. You two go together, get it done fast. And then again, it's a big win for me because we're converting deals for more people. I just got a text today. I have a couple working together. They're about to get their third under contract. And so that's awesome as well. So loads of wins. Again, a lot of challenges. And they're the things where, one of the biggest things is I cannot believe, like, we actually go live and we do these things and we interact. And I'm like, I know, I wish I could get this across to people to actually see it because it is pretty special. And then also just like, again, the wins and the challenges. People have to get vulnerable, right? You've got to get real with yourself before you can grow. And once you're real with yourself, the only way is up, okay? We have to start working on ourselves before we can work on the business. And everyone wants to jump into the business and miss the most important foundation of all, which is you, okay? So anyway, guys, look, I know I've been going on. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gets you motivated to get out there and make it happen. If you want to join us in our community, okay, go to reinetwork.com/join, reinetwork.com/join. Check that out. If not, no problem. Make sure you like and subscribe. Keep checking us out, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.